2nd.Am. You have 1 minute to prepare. This is a story about a man who liked trying new technology. You have 2 minutes to narrate the story. Your story should begin with the following sentence. One day, a man visited a technology exhibition. One day, a man visited a technology exhibition. At the exhibition, the man saw a booth for ABC Smart Life app. A sign said that people could control their lives from their smartphones, and he looked interested. The next day, he was downloading the app to his smartphone so that he could use it to pay for things, as a train pass, and as a door key. A few weeks later, he was walking with 2 friends. They were carrying bags, but the man was only carrying his smartphone. He said that everything he needed was in the phone, and his friends looked surprised. Later that day, the man was walking along the street and could not find his phone. He then realized that he could not unlock his door, take a train, or buy anything because everything was connected to his smartphone. Number 1. Please look at the 4th picture. If you were the man, what would you be thinking? I'd be thinking, I should have thought more carefully about putting such important things in my smartphone. I could lose a lot of money or be in big trouble, so maybe I shouldn't use so many applications from now on. No. 2. Should people stop using paper in order to protect the environment? Number 2. Should people stop using paper in order to protect the environment? Yes. Paper production leads to deforestation, which harms the environment. Reducing paper use can help protect forests and wildlife. Yes. Digital technology allows people to use electronic documents instead of paper. This makes it easier to save resources while still sharing information. Yes. Producing paper requires a lot of water and energy. If people stop using paper, it can help reduce pollution and conserve natural resources. Yes. Many schools and businesses are already switching to digital formats. If more people follow this trend, paper waste will decrease significantly. No. Paper is biodegradable and recyclable, while electronic devices create e-waste, which is difficult to dispose of safely. No. Some people find it easier to read and write on paper rather than on screens. Stopping paper use completely may not be practical. No. Many important documents, such as legal contracts and historical records, still need to be printed on paper for security and preservation reasons. No. Not everyone has access to digital technology. Some people, especially the elderly or those in rural areas, still rely on paper for daily activities. Number 3. Is new technology having a negative effect on people's lives? Number 3. Is new technology having a negative effect on people's lives? Yes. Many people spend too much time on their phones and computers, which can lead to social isolation and reduced face-to-face communication. Yes. Technology has made people more dependent on machines, reducing their ability to think critically and solve problems without digital assistance. Yes. Online misinformation and cyberbullying have become serious problems. Social media and the internet can negatively impact mental health. Yes. Some jobs are being replaced by automation and artificial intelligence. This creates job insecurity and financial difficulties for many workers. No. Technology has made life more convenient by improving communication, transportation, and access to information. It has had many positive effects. No. Many medical advancements, such as robotic surgery and AI-assisted diagnosis, have saved lives and improved healthcare. No. Online education and remote work have allowed people to learn and work from anywhere. Technology provides more opportunities for personal and professional growth. No. While some people misuse technology, it is ultimately a tool. How it affects people depends on how they choose to use it. Number 4. Should the government be allowed to access people's private data? Number 4. Should the government be allowed to access people's private data? Yes. If the government can access private data, it can help prevent crimes, such as terrorism and cyber attacks, by identifying threats early. Yes. Governments already collect some personal data for security and public services. With proper regulations, access to data can be beneficial. Yes. In emergency situations, such as finding missing persons or investigating serious crimes, accessing data can help protect people's safety. Yes. Many companies already collect and use personal data for business purposes. If the government follows strict rules, it should also be allowed to use data for public benefit. No. Allowing the government to access private data violates people's right to privacy. Citizens should have control over their own information. No. If the government has access to private data, there is a risk of misuse or abuse of power. It could be used to monitor and control citizens unfairly. No. Hackers or corrupt officials could leak or misuse private data. Keeping data private reduces the risk of it being exposed. No. People should be able to trust that their personal information is secure. Instead of collecting private data, the government should find other ways to ensure security.